comment. This is taken from the book of Justice Ruben Agpalo on Legal and Judicial Ethics. Mr. President, counsels appearing before this court must be sternly reminded that it is their duty to uphold the dignity and authority of the court to which it owes fidelity, not to promote distrust in the administration of justice. Faith in the courts a lawyer should seek to preserve. For to undermine the judicial edifice is disastrous to the continuity of government and to the attainment of the liberties of the people. I quote directly from the case Surigao Mineral Board versus Cloribel. Mr. President, the defense counsel must point to the source of their information and reveal who was promised or who was given 100 million pesos to influence our decisions. Otherwise, the statements made in their press con only serve to promote distrust in the administration of the justice of which this impeachment court had promised to uphold. Discussed it at length, and I leave this before this honorable court. I sincerely feel that this issue has placed distrust in the eyes of the public, and I trust that the members of this court will do what is right. Thank you.
On behalf of the Chief Justice and the defense panel, Lady Senator, we apologize sincerely for any discomfort.
Majority Floor Leader. The members of the defense panel will submit an explanation within, how many days do you need?
May we have until the end of the week, Your Honor.
Granted.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Senator
President.
Pimentel wishes to be recognized, Mr. President.
The gentleman from Misamis Oriental.
Attorney Roy knows the principle that the client is bound by the manifestations or agreements of counsel. Client is even bound by the mistakes of counsel.
That is right, Your Honor.
So I'll give you a chance to extricate yourself from the admission that you made to this court through the questioning of Senator Judge Frank Drilon. So do you confirm his statement that that your client is consenting through you to the opening of his dollar bank accounts?
Your Honor, I confirm that the client has told us that he will release the information in due course. He did not authorize us to do it for him, Your Honor.
So he will do it personally and in due course.
I suppose that is what he meant, Your
That
Honor.
is your safety mechanism.
Your Honor, as you know, you yourself are a student of the law. We are not authorized to compromise our client beyond that which they have allowed us to do. The statement was quite simple. Relax lang po, Mr. President. Huwag nyo kung yun lang ang pinoproblema nyo, huwag po kayong mag-apura.
Dahil?
Bubuksan po naman lahat yan ng punong maestrado. Yun po ang statement na we were authorized to make.
Of course, and qualified with the manifestations you have made today. So, okay, we will just have we will refer to the TSN as to the extent of the concessions, the extent of the admissions that you have made today.
Let me be clear, Your Honor. This is the way we understood our instructions. The Chief Justice has informed us and authorized us to announce that he will disclose the bank accounts himself at the appropriate time. That is what we mean by in due course, Your Honor.
Okay, let's leave it at that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Are the prosecution prepared to proceed with the trial?
Mr. President, before we do so,
Yes.
a number of members of the court would wish to have the names of those who voted in favor and against of the temporary restraining order be read.
You may
So with your permission,
proceed to read the voting or the vote of each member of the court.
thank you. Mr. President, those who voted to respect the February 9 temporary restraining order of the Supreme Court are Arroyo, Defensor Santiago, Villar, Recto, Escudero, Pimentel, Legarda, Honasan, Revilla, Marcos, Soto, Estrada, and the Senate President. Those who voted otherwise, Drilon, Cayetano Alan, Osmeña, Angara, Lacson, Cayetano Pia, Pangilinan, Trillanes, Lapid, and Gingona. For the record, Mr. President. Senator,
So orders very carefully, clearly, and accurately. But what ultimately swayed my vote to respect the said TRO is that I agree with the preliminary reading of the Supreme Court majority that foreign currency deposit accounts are of an absolute confidential nature. But I am still hoping that in the final disposition of the PS Bank case, the Supreme Court will respect the constitutional power of the Senate to be the sole trier and judge of impeachment cases. Because if the Supreme Court does not, we will cross that bridge when we get there.
Of this will unravel in due time. Majority floor leader.
Senator Pia Cayetano, and then she has withdrawn. Therefore, Senator Pangilinan and Senator Alan Cayetano, Mr.
The
President.
gentleman from Pampanga.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just to abbreviate the proceedings, I will just manifest that I will submit a written explanation of my no vote. For the record, Mr. President.
Who else?